awards from time to time. But when you get an award for being in this community in South Carolina, it's more special. It's more special because, one, I came to South Carolina 17 years ago, and I was singularly focused on putting a product on the floor that people can be proud of. And I didn't know, I didn't care to know at the time what this community was all about. And then I slowly started peeling back my layers and figuring out the fabric of our community. And I look back and I'm just really ashamed that I didn't do it a lot sooner, because life is a lot better when you're able to do it with so many people. I was very fortunate that I got a chance to bring my mother back home, because my mother's was born and raised here in Swansea, North South Carolina. So when I brought her back, she got a chance to spend a lot of time with her siblings, who she had 15 of them. It was 15 or 16 of them. So my mother's buried here. She passed away from complications of Alzheimer's, and I was her caregiver for quite some time. And if you are a caregiver for someone that is going through that type of disease, I learned you take the good with the bad. You smile and laugh on the days in which your loved one puts you in that emotion, and then you cry in the alternative. My mother was a really strong, I say my mother had the strength of 10 men. She fought and fought and fought until she couldn't fight anymore. But I was happy that I got a chance to spend those years with her. I mean, there were some really, incredible times. And if you know anything about Alzheimer's, my mother wanted to go home all the time, like home. I didn't know what home was because she was living with me. But I learned to deal with that. I learned to deal with sundowning. And you just redirect. I got some close friends that that I asked to watch over my mother when I would go on recruiting trips. Angela's here. Angela did and sometimes you gotta laugh about it. You do. You have to laugh about it or else it eats you up. Well, Angela is a really good friend of mine, and she was on duty to just kind of watch, over my mom overnight. And my mom went into, her wanting to go home. And Angela, could not distract her. Angela could not redirect. Angela was just, basically said no, right? My mother instantly became a heavyweight boxing champion with the quickest two throw combination that landed. Angela, then she called me crying, and she asked, I said, well, what happened? She said, I told her no. I was like, it's a better way to deal with that. You just got to redirect. You can't give them that kind of answer, but it is, my mother, I love her dearly. And now that I'm over 50, thank you, Bakari, for giving my correct age. You're not supposed to do that to a woman.